Welcome to the Renaissance. This is no fuck. Welcome to the Life of Caesar.
Right.
This is Vespasian, episode 15. Ray,
Yeah, this can be anything you want it to be. This is your show, Cam. You fucking talk about what you want to talk about.
we were just talking off air about your other job, which is
Yes,
apparently breaking ice.
yes. It used to
Not,
be right.
not
No,
the
no,
Nazi
no, no,
service,
no.
Trump's Nazi brown shirts.
Oh, speaking of which, for those who will watch this on YouTube, this is for you. I've recently put in an application to ICE. Tell me what you think. Huh? Huh? Do I look like I? I think I'm going to get the
I
job.
gotta say, having worked with you now for 13
Too
years,
damn
you
long.
you would be the worst
Yeah,
ICE agent because you're far too polite and
right.
gentlemanly. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did
I
I
have to
hurt?
shoot you
Did
now. Yeah. Did that
yeah?"
hurt? I'm so yeah. But if
You'd
I
be
was
helping
yeah, I,
old
Hispanic
Somali
lady.
ladies
Yeah,
across
there
the
we go.
street,
There we go. Would
and
you like me
you'd
to
be
carry that cash
yeah,
the cash for you from the yeah, no.
yeah,
But
yeah,
wouldn't that be a good thing? I would be an ineffectual ICE agent. I think that would
yeah.
just to the good.
Which
Anyway.
is about how you are with the watery ice.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
much better. Yeah.
Tell people what you've had to do for an hour every day.
Okay, so yeah, 2 weeks ago we got a snowstorm, sorry, which is no big deal. But the temperatures never went back up as they normally do, so all the snow stayed and it turned to ice, and it stayed ice, and the weather stayed cold. So what I have to do, because you can't dig into ice, you can only chip at the edges of ice, which turns into blocks, and then you have to hurl them at least 5 feet to get them out of the way. And I have a driveway that's 75 yards long. Ergo, there are hundreds, would you say, Cam, hundreds of pieces of blocks of ice on either side of my driveway as I'm trying to create a path for the cars. I'm still not there yet, but after 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks, I'm either going to be the Incredible Hulk or I'm going to have a heart attack. We'll see which one comes first.
Yeah. And you did send me a photo of you with your torn shorts, Hulk style, which I
Yes, I did.
appreciated. Shirtless, torn purple
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah. Well, see, what I wanted from you was a compliment to my dedication, because I put that green paint all the way up there, and you didn't say anything, so that kind of hurt my feelings. So anyway,
Reminds me of that episode of Arrested Development when David Cross paints himself blue.
I
Show
blew
the blue man
myself.
rib. I
Yeah.
blew myself, Michael. Yeah.
Oh, I love him. He's priceless. Oh, he's my hero.
Well, let's go back to Jerusalem. I
Why
feel like
not?
we've spent through this in the Renaissance so much time in ancient Jerusalem over the
Yeah.
last couple of
Yeah.
years.
Good times.
It's 70 CE in this episode. August, summer,
Yeah.
summer in Jerusalem.
Hot.
Imagine, if you will, you're standing on the northern slopes of Jerusalem in the heat, August. Right. The air is a thick soup of dust, wood smoke, and the sweet, sweet stench of rotting, unburied bodies.
Right. BO. Right. Sorry.
It's a dry heat. So,
well, thank God. I mean that literally. Thank God.
Titus, Vespasian's son,
Yeah.
having failed to break the city's defenses through pure force, turns to the one man the Jews hate more than anybody,
Right.
the Ayatollah Khomeini. No,
Yeah,
hold
no,
on,
that's number 2.
That's current days.
Right.
You know who wasn't in the Epstein files? The Ayatollah Khomeini.
Right.
The one person they hate more than the Romans, the defector, not the defecator. There was a different guy. They hate. We'll see some defecation in this episode or the next.
No shit.
Yeah, lots of shit. Golden shit.
Right. Oh, best kind.
The defecator.
The defecator. Oh, sorry.
There's a superhero I've never seen before.
And you probably won't. until we make it.
We
Until
make
we make
it.
it. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
defecator. Like,
Yes.
there's a superpower.
Is
Like
it?
if superpowers, well, if superpowers are random, like if it's a genetic aberration,
Right. Right.
whether it's through gamma rays, you're getting back to your Hulk,
Right.
or
Or shit
you know,
rays.
you're a shit, Ray.
Thank you. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There has to be somewhere, in humanity, like if it's just random genetic abnormalities,
Right.
where somebody's superpower is a defecation.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the something to do with the power of the defecation stream, or the smell, or the toxicity of it.
And you can tell when he's using his power because he's doing this. Something's about to
Yeah.
happen. Anyway, that probably wasn't a good look on me. Never mind. Let's move on.
I've seen that look before on you, but I won't discuss it.
Oh, when I send you the toilet videos. If you don't want them, just say something. You never. Go ahead.
Anyway, moving right along. The defector and, from our perspective, lone historian who's actually telling this story, Josephus.
Thank Christ. Yes.
And we're going to tell a bit of the Josephus story that we've sort of skipped over in a minute. But Josephus, for not the first time and not the last time, approaches the walls of Jerusalem to beg them to surrender.
Right.
Now, I seem to recall in previous episodes, Titus has asked him to do this, and he's refused to do it. That's not in my remit.
Yeah.
Getting close to walls. I'm more of your, like writing shit down kind of guy.
Far away.
Honestly,
far away at a desk. Yes.
I'm more the like proclaiming you're the Messiah kind of guy.
That's my job.
Getting in shooting range, it's not really.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a general, but as you might recall, sire, in that battle, I was the only one who survived out of my entire battalion, and there's a good reason for that.
Yeah. It's not bravery. It's not. I'm a teller. I'm not a doer.
Cunning.
Yeah. Cunning as a fox. Yeah.
I would have made a good podcaster 2,000 years from now.
Exactly.
I'm more of a critic than a doic.
Yeah.
Doic?
Yeah.
Doic.
Doicing gets you killed. I find.
People may laugh, but that's a real word in Greek.
It is.
Anyway, or Hebrew, whatever he was writing in. Josephus, in this case, does approach the wall.
Damn right.
And basically offers a free pardon to anyone who surrenders.
Oh, thank you.
Come out. You will be. I have it on Titus's word as a scout. He was an Eagle Scout. Dib, dob, dob, dob. That you will be unharmed if you come out and surrender.
Yeah.
In fact, he will send you off. We have a city organized for you. It's not a concentration camp. Stop. I don't know what it's a camp.
Don't look at me like that.
Yes. You will all be concentrated in one area.
And it's kind of like a camp, but don't put those together. Do not.
No, it has bad, just
someone's ruined it for us. Yeah.
An outdoor prison.
There we go.
See, sounds so much better.
Yeah. Fresh air.
While he's giving this speech offering freedom, a Jewish slinger catches him in the head with a stone, knocks him unconscious, drops him.
Yes.
Like I was dropped when I took an elbow to the nose at Kung Fu last year. And rebels from they rebels, I guess.
To the Romans they are.
Yeah. Defenders of Jerusalem rush out of the gates to claim his body.
Trophy
he's
son.
Dead.
Yeah. Bitch is dead.
We killed the traitor.
Yes.
But Roman soldiers manage to grab him and drag him back to safety. But the city erupts in cheers. They assume they've killed him.
Yes.
And they go tell his mother, who's held in a prison inside of Jerusalem.
Is that a dick move? I gotta ask because had I known,
The holding her in a prison or telling her that her son's
telling
dead?
her, yeah, and they probably did it with the latter, and probably telling her with a big smile on her face. Guess what, B? Your son is dead. Your son is dead. We got him with a rock upside the head, and now he's dead. Anyway, I just thought it was unnecessarily cruel.
I think you pronouncing "heed" and "deed" that way is unnecessarily cruel.
You're welcome.
And she puts on a display of stoic resolve and
Yes.
says, I've been expecting him to die since the Siege of Jotapata, so means nothing to me. I expected him to die a long time ago.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah.
But privately to her maids, she lamented that the son that should have buried her is now lost to the dirt. But I realized in writing my notes that we haven't really talked about the Siege of Jotapata, or Yodfat, as it's also known, which was also in Jedi circles when Yoda got horny. It was called a Yodfat.
That's how, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a whole other. I mean, if you've never read Yoda fan fiction, yeah, you probably don't know that. But
yeah, let's just say
Yoda's.
he knew how to use the Force.
When he was a young Yoda.
Yeah. Oh, young Yoda, horny Yoda.
Oh, with all of that Force talent that he had
in his penis.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the penis that you're looking for. He would do that all the time.
Bring your sister. You know, I don't know.
You like tiny green penises.
And he wasted on keeping the universe safe. What an idiot. Anyway, so you're gonna tell us the story of the siege. I am yes.
You know,
yeah.
When in Empire Strikes Back, you know, he says, "When 900 years old you are, look this good you will not, huh?"
That's
what
true.
People don't realize is for 889 of those years, he was just out there banging chicks.
Oh,
the reason he's on whatever that fucking planet is that he's on, where Yoda has to the Dagobah system.
Right.
The Dagobah system?
Yes.
I can't remember where.
Yes.
Is because there was lots of husbands chasing him.
He had to hide. He was hiding out. What do you know why I'm this wrinkled? Because I've been tapping everything. I had to get the hell out of there. I was fucking myself to death. I gotta go.
889 years of just
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jedi
rules. When people don't, like he gives Anakin this whole lecture later on about celibacy. Those celibacy rules were brought in because of Yoda.
Yeah, they were called the anti-Yoda rules.
Fucked his way across the galaxy. Back in those days, Jedis were renowned for. Hey baby, you ever seen a lightsaber? Yeah.
You want to hear me go? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Anyway,
I've got something that can grow 3 feet long, and it's not my lightsaber.
But it still lights up, huh? You want to see it? Anyway, and bring your sister.
It can melt a steel door, I tell you. Bring your sister.
It's hot. Anyway, sorry. We should probably.
Yodfat.
We should probably get that. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
The Siege of Jotapata, or Yodfat,
right.
3 years earlier than this, so 67 CE, this was the opening act of the war in Galilee. And I believe outside of the Siege of Jerusalem, this was the bloodiest siege of the whole Roman Jewish war.
Right.
So you imagine a city perched on a precipice, surrounded by deep ravines, accessible only from the north.
Right.
There was a fortress that Josephus was commissioned to defend against Vespasian and Titus.
Mm-hmm.
And they held out for a long time. And the siege was a masterclass in Roman engineering. Vespasian supposedly had 60,000 men, 160 siege engines.
Damn.
That he brought to the site and built a massive bank that was higher than the city walls, so they could just shoot straight into the city.
Damn.
And it was the longest siege outside of Jerusalem, and I think Masada. It was the longest siege of the whole war.
Right.
Josephus was the commander there, and he countered the Roman ramps by raising the height of the city walls. And he protected his workers by using stretched out raw ox hides. So when projectiles or arrows would come over the walls, they had not testudo shields, but they had raw ox hides that were pulled taut that shit would bounce off of.
Nice. Next best
And
thing.
then when the Romans managed to bring up battering rams, they had to build, mounds to get up over the rams, brought up battering rams for the walls.
Right.
He had his men lower down sacks of chaff
Mm-hmm.
on ropes, basically big pillows,
Right.
massive pillows that
Like
the
a
battering
game.
rams would be hitting against.
Right.
Yeah. And the Romans would come through with a testudo formation,
Mm-hmm.
tear these things down,
Right.
and then Josephus's guys would lower new ones down. So it was this cat and mouse game of
Whack-a-mole.
yeah, whack a cushion.
Right.
Then when the Romans would throw up scaling ladders, he would pour boiling oil and fenugreek down, which made an oil, which made the ladders too slippery to
Right.
hold on to.
Right.
So he held them off for a very long time. The Romans eventually broke through,
Mm-hmm.
and the Josephus and his men sort of hid in a chamber. Well, the reason the Romans got through was there was a betrayal. So there was
Of course.
somebody on the Jewish side got out and told Vespasian that the guards, one particular area of the wall, was so tired they were sleeping during the last watch of the night.
Right.
So when they believed these guys were asleep, Titus led a party over the walls, slit the throats of the sentries,
Damn.
opened the gates for the rest of the army. Josephus and 40 of his highest ranking men hid in a deep pit in a concealed cavern
Wow.
for several days while the Romans slaughtered everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And when their location were discovered and the Romans were trying to break in, the Jews decided to commit mass suicide to prevent them falling into the hands of the Romans.
Damn.
But Josephus convinced them that suicide was frowned upon by Yahweh.
Right. Right.
And what Yahweh prefers, apparently, is that you kill each other.
That sounds right. That sounds.
It's a technical loophole in the
Right.
whole suicide thing.
Mutual destruction.
Killing yourself is bad.
Right.
Your best friend killing you
Right.
because you ask him to. Suicide
Yes.
by proxy, fine.
That's friendship. And
Forgot
that's
to write that down.
Right.
Well, when God was writing down the rules, it's in the details. I always tell you, the devil with these shows is in the details.
Pay
And
attention, people.
God forgot to write that in. It was sort of,
It sounds right to me. It does.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they drew lots and decided who was going to kill each other.
Yeah.
And miraculously, Josephus managed to draw the final lot
Right.
that left only himself and one other guy. And they were supposed to kill each other. And Josephus went,
Look.
look, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Do you know the expression?
Hasn't there been enough bloodshed, really, for one day?
Yeah.
I think we've reached our quota.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you know yeah.
One of us needs to live to tell this story. And the
That's
other guy goes, well, I'll do it. He goes, well, I've seen your writing.
Yeah.
It's
it was my
very
idea.
hard. Your handwriting's really bad.
It's shit. It's shit. Let's be honest. I just want to
There's
cut
a
off your
reason
hand so you
they
can't
call
write
you the
again.
defecator.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because your
And
handwriting.
Do you ever
is
wash
shit.
that hand? You know what? Don't tell me. I'm gonna stab you. I really, yeah. No, I'm gonna stab you. Yeah. And
Look,
that's
I
history,
think
people.
together
Right.
we could do a podcast.
Right.
I'll probably end up doing all of the work and,
Yeah.
have to
And I'll,
share the money with you anyway, but,
and I'll just be over here
at
shitting.
least we'll be alive.
Yeah, and I'll be over here shitting it up. So, yeah. So, what do you say? What do you say? Now, strangely, this was all just done with eye contact. It was a very complex relationship these two gentlemen had.
And then, of course, when they get captured and he gets brought in front of Vespasian in chains, he goes, pulls his glasses down like this. He goes, hold on a second. Holy shit. You know who you are? He goes, I'm Vespasian, General Vespasian. No. You're the fucking Messiah. You are the guy.
It's like,
that
boom.
We've been predicting.
Yes.
For centuries and centuries, you're going to be
Lord.
the savior of the world. And he goes, no, I'm just a general. And he goes, no.
Trust me.
You, sir, will be not only the emperor, but you will be the savior of the Jewish people and of the whole world. And Vespasian was like, I like the cut of your jib. Kill the other guy. Bring him.
And the other guy goes, fuck you. We're not afraid of you. Turns out that was a mistake. So he dies. Josephus lives, I guess.
A lesson I have to believe that all of Trump's inner circle learned. You are the greatest man who has ever lived.
Yes.
You are a fucking genius. Every word that comes out of your mouth is
gold,
just
Jerry. Gold.
Gold.
Like your toilet, sir. Like your toilet. And your ass, if I may say.
Yeah.
I've seen your wife's movie twice, the documentary. Love it. There could have been more of you in it, but love it. Anyway, sir. Love you.
Yeah. So the Vespasian strategy.
Yes. Yeah.
Convince everyone else to kill themselves and then kiss us.
Yes. Better the
and
second
then
half. Right.
When you come to write your history, just make shit up.
Just
like how many people were in Jerusalem.
Yeah. Exaggerate the numbers. Yeah.
Exaggerate them. Make it sound fantastic. This is the greatest. There's the greatest number of people. People are telling me that have ever been in a city ever.
That's what they tell me.
Some people say.
Yeah.
Oi.
Yeah. Oi. Yeah. So he was involved in that siege, and now he gets to watch this siege. But yeah, he got a little too close. Got a little too close to Jerusalem's walls last time. So paid a price for it.
And just before we finish that, the original site of Jotapata, aka Yoda has never been resettled or built over in all this time.
Really?
So it's from an archaeological perspective, it's tremendous.
Oh, cool.
I think the excavations happened between 1992 and 2000.
Right.
And somewhat surprisingly suggests that Josephus's description of the events there are actually, to a large extent, accurate. Except he said the population was of the troops and the people inside of there was like 40,000. Scholars now say it's probably more like 7.
Yeah, but it felt like 40.
Yeah.
I
if you had
say
to feed
7,
those people,
40.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a bit like Yoda talking about his sexual conquests. Like he said 40,000 people.
But I think it was just 7 chicks. And
later on,
pay.
when Luke was running the Jedi archives, he goes, it was probably more like 7,000. Yeah. But he's Yoda. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Exactly.
While he was alive, I wasn't gonna call bullshit on that because motherfucker could catch lightning and hurl it back. So
he could do shit. But then Luke said, since I'm here, could we wipe out that part where I kissed my sister? Could you just edit that out? Thank you. You're the best. Anyway. No, there was no tongue. Anyway.
And the bit where Obi-Wan lied to me about my father.
Yeah.
Well, it was true from a certain point of view.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? From a certain point of view, you just lied to me about my father, and then you think from a certain point of view is...
Yeah.
He got that line from Yoda. Yoda used to tell people, you have to fuck me, it's the law. And then the women would like they'd get a lawyer, and it's not the lawyer. She goes, "Well, you said," he
Well,
goes, "Well, it was true from a certain point of view." What point of view?
exactly.
Well, the point of view where I just make shit up.
I just
This
wanted
is
it
not.
really.
This is the green
That's-
penis that you're
that's-
looking for.
That's right. And then Luke said, "You can take your POV and shove it up your ASS." He did not appreciate that.
That's the real reason in the later film why Luke collapsed the Jedi Order.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
It was like, you just fucking lied to me,
But
man.
you're
Like, I
liars.
can't trust.
You're liars in
anything.
robes.
And
I mean,
bangers. And
yeah.
you banged the entire galaxy and then
Right.
outlawed it when I became a Jedi. And we're like, oh, we don't bang
Yeah.
anymore. I could have banged my sister. She wanted it. You know?
She was begging me for it. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God. But you,
She and Han
oh,
used to invite me into a threesome
It was a throuple.
all the time.
It was a throuple.
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I'm like, I can't. What do I look like, Yoda? I
Yoda
can't.
says, yeah.
You want me Yoda you? You want me Yoda you?
Yoda
I'll
says
Yoda
we
you
don't-
if you want me to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a bit like when the Germans and the Japanese started to invade countries in the 30s, and the rest of
Right.
the world was like, "Oh no, we don't do that anymore." Oh, you were just taking countries like yesterday.
Well,
yeah,
that was then.
we
Today's a new
realize
day.
now that that's
It was
probably
wrong.
not cool.
Was that wrong?
So, oh, you
I
going to
gotta-
give those countries back?
No.
It's too
No.
late now.
But there's a cutoff
Well,
date. There's a
yeah,
cutoff.
there was
Yeah.
cutoff.
Yeah.
When was the cutoff date? The day before you started
Ooh,
doing it.
See, it's 7:00
Yeah.
yesterday.
Sorry,
just
Germany.
real quick. Is the name of this episode either going to be Space Sex or Space
Jedi
Orgy?
sex.
Jedi Sex,
yeah,
the best
yeah.
kind. Anyways, we should probably move on.
Josephus wasn't dead.
Thank God.
After he got hit in the head, and gets sent back
Yeah.
to do it again by Titus.
Sire, you want me to do what? Do you see this giant knob on my head, this gash? You want me to go back? Sure,
Well,
sure. What the fuck? What the
When I
fuck?
said when I said you had a knob on your head, that was just
It's
because how much of a kiss ass you are. It wasn't because of the rock.
Yes.
Yeah, he went back and said, "Still alive, bitches.
Boom.
What are you gonna do now, huh?"
Please don't hurt me. Yeah, he
Yeah.
stood on the same spot and he said, "Yeah, I'm still here." And that, of course, as you can imagine, since they were cheering a couple of hours ago, some of the Jews looked at that and went, "Oh, damn it! Maybe God is against us on this one." But I don't know, but it depressed a lot of the Jewish rebels.
So some of them, though, decided to surrender to the Romans. So they were jumping from the walls,
Right.
somehow not dying when they hit the ground.
Right.
We have a story, probably in the next episode, of a Roman who perfected that trick.
Yeah. Well,
We'll get to that.
Oh, can I just say real quick? I think I figured the part out why they didn't die, and it just hit me because they've been starving for weeks. They're so light that it's like a leaf coming down.
They floated.
They float kind of
Floated
like
down.
this. Yes. And for the listeners out there, for the rest of this episode, count the number of times a throat is slit, and count the number of times that Josephus again has to go to the edges of the wall and beg them to surrender. See if you can keep a tally. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you can.
Josephus says that the Jews fleeing the city were bloated by malnutrition, and then when they got to the Roman lines, they were actually given food. That's what a nice guy Titus was. That's why
Damn
they
right.
called him NGT, nice guy Titus. And
Right?
Josephus says that they gorged themselves so much on the bread
Yeah.
that they died instantly from gorging themselves with food. Their internal organs exploded
Yes.
from stuffing themselves with food.
Good God.
So
Yeah. Oh, that must have been
mm,
messy. Hey, could y'all clean this up? Nope. Not me. Not me, sire. Next.
well, before we finish this episode, I do want to talk about the defecation. So
It's a shitty moment in history. It really, one of the shittiest, if you ask me.
So some of the people who surrendered to the Romans decided to take their hidden money with them. They still had money. I mean, it wasn't of much use to them inside because there was no food to buy, nothing to buy.
Right.
but they wanted to take it with them. And instead of just stuffing it in their pockets, because they would probably get patted down either by the Jews on their way out or by the Romans once they got out, they decided to swallow their gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
The plan being that when they're on the outside,
Yeah.
in the dead of night, they'll go out, take a dump,
Right.
do the defecator,
Right. Yeah.
and get their coins.
Yeah. They made a deposit. They ate the coins.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And unfortunately, they got away with this a couple of times, but then a cohort of Syrian auxiliary archers spotted a man taking a crap and then scraping through his crap
And
to retrieve his gold coins.
Yeah. He wasn't doing it for the fun of it. Right. Sorry.
Word spread of these walking gold mines. And so
right.
they basically just started killing all of the Jews that were surrendering and cutting them open to see if it was like piñatas.
Right.
To see if there was gold coins inside of them.
Or digging for treasure just with knives. But yeah, it was bad.
Josephus records this, and of course, because he's writing for a Roman audience, he said it was Syrians and Arabs doing this, not Romans, but
Romans would have been there. They would have been.
Yeah, totally. Free gold, all they have to do is gut a Jew.
They would have been. They would have been elbow deep up in that shed. Not shed,
Jew
but
bells.
you know. Yeah. Slight. Yeah. Anyway.
So I don't know about you, but when I read this, I was like, swallowing gold coins. Like, really? How do you do that?
How
many gold coins can you swallow? And how do you? How does that work exactly? So I did some research on it, and it seems like the gold coins they were swallowing were most likely the aureus. These weren't thin coins. These were thick, high purity gold coins.
Right.
Roughly, so to 20 millimeters, say an inch in diameter, about the size of a nickel. And they would have weighed 7 to 8 grams each of pure 24 karat gold.
Okay. All right.
So swallowing one of these things is like swallowing a heavy marble, right?
Right.
Okay, so maybe you could do that. I mean, swallowing a coin that big, not easy in the first place. Convincing your throat to let that go down.
Brother, been there, had that conversation. No, you're talking about, no, sorry.
It's the reason we call you sword swallower. Swallowing 20 of these things
to make it worth it
is a physical ordeal. To carry these things around, like 20 gold coins in your belly,
I'm stuffed.
Not going to be fun. Now, gold is chemically inert, so it's not going to react with your stomach acid.
Right.
Which is why it's used in modern dentistry. But it's the density that's the problem. Gold is incredibly heavy for its size, as everyone knows. So 20 pure gold coins in your belly is going to be like having a lead weight in your stomach. Being able to get up, move around, it's gonna pull on everything inside you. Your body's not designed to carry that amount of weight. And as somebody who was constipated a week ago, as I told you, not fun. Right. Not fun at all to have to poop these out.
I'm glad you brought that up because as difficult, nay challenging as it is to swallow gold, I'd like to take the opposing view. I'm more worried about when it has to come out because going down doesn't mean much if it doesn't come out. And you know what I'm saying? So I need quiet. I need some light music. I need some concentration. A little breeze, a desert breeze would be nice, but I need to be left alone for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I need to go out in the middle of nowhere and just squat and really focus because this is going to hurt. I imagine.
You need a squatty potty so your knees are bent, your legs are up, and you need to do the moo.
Oh, does that help? I didn't.
Yeah, supposedly it's like breathing when you're in contractions for women.
Oh yeah. To help it. All right. To pass through, if I may.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my next question would have been, why not stick it up the poop chute?
Yes.
Why swallow it? Why not stick it up?
Yeah.
And apparently, well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, like the stomach is a significantly larger vault than the rectal cavity,
Right.
so you've got a lot more room. Secondly, if you're jumping off a wall,
Oh shit! I forgot. Yes.
with coins up your butthole,
they're coming out. Something.
they're probably coming out.
Yeah. Forcefully.
And the Romans also would do squat and cough searches on you when you came out.
We do that nice. Sorry,
and manual cavity probes.
Yeah.
You do those at NICE. Yeah.
No, when I work for ICE.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But the division you work for is called NICE. Because you're the nice ICE agents. They send you in first.
Right.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry we have to do this, really.
Is that? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take off my ring and it's up here. I'm sorry. You know what? That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, apparently the old cavity, rectal cavity would not work. So
that makes sense.
They swallow these things. Now, when Titus finds out what they're doing,
not happy.
He's very disappointed, partly because they weren't sharing the gold with him. Partly because it's just a breakdown in discipline. I told these people if they surrendered, they would be safe, and you're cutting them open.
You're making me look bad. Yeah.
I'm trying to end this siege. Sieges are expensive. Sieges are slow. My dad is waiting for me to lock this shit down.
Right.
And I'm trying to convince these people to surrender so we don't have to bomb the fuck out of them, because we want this city. It's a big city. It's an important city. It's an important trade area.
Absolutely.
We want it to be functioning when we take it over. We don't want to have to reduce it to rubble. Then we're going to have to rebuild the whole fucking thing. We're going to have to bring in, what are they called? Who's the American firm that Dick Cheney used to run? Rumsfeld used to run. Begins with an H.
Yes.
Until they change their name.
Looking right at it. I know. Whether bring and they're going to overcharge us on purpose. I could be in Rome. I could be in Rome having a grape peeled for me by a nude, whatever, boy, girl, doesn't matter. But no, I'm sitting there dealing with you, shit investigators. Come on now, you're making me look bad. Please don't do that.
Speaking of overcharging on
Halliburton.
Halliburton, thank you.
Sorry. Yeah.
On QAV America this week, I did a deep dive on a Colombian energy company called Ecopetrol.
Right.
And about 2007, I think, they hired a Texas company called Chicago Iron, Chicago Board and Iron or Bone and Iron, something like that.
Right.
To do some expansion for them on one of their refineries, the Reficar refinery in Cartagena. And CB&I is the name of this American company that won the contract. It was like a turnkey contract that they quoted $3.3 billion to do it.
Wow.
So they started this project, and 3 years into the project, for some reason, the contract changed from a turnkey solution to cost reimbursement and ended up costing over, I think, $8 billion.
Good
Went
God.
from 3.3 to over 8, which was 5% of the annual Colombian budget at the time.
Jesus. Right.
And just complete rot by this American construction company to almost triple the budget on this thing and rape the Colombians. And then they got sued, and a court, I think in New York, found in favor of the Colombian government. And CB&I was ordered to pay back $1 billion and then went bankrupt. So sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Went Chapter 11. Sorry, don't have any money. Oh, tough luck.
I have to go to my yacht now.
Yeah.
Really, really sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Coincidentally, cost $1 billion.
What are the
Who
odds?
knew? Yeah.
What are the odds? Anyway. Yeah. So Titus is pissed.
Back to Titus. Titus is
Yes.
pissed and he wants to execute all of the guilty men,
Right.
but then changes his mind. Why, Ray?
Well, it turns out that it wasn't 1 or 2 or 7 or 12. It was about 1,000 men. And one, killing 1,000 of your own men, I think we can all agree is bad tactically. 2, you still don't know how this war is going to end. You need all the warriors you can get. So it would look bad on his resume. I had to kill 1,000 of my own men. No, you don't want to do that. So it's like, kill them all. What? It's 1,000? Oh, okay. Don't do that again. And if anybody does it again, you're going to be fucking executed. But I really wish I could kill all 1,000 of you pricks. I can't. You're lucky, but this is your final warning.
And Josephus claims, and again, this is all Josephus's numbers, so we have to take them all with a grain of salt. It's probably a fraction of this. But he claims 2,000 Jews were killed for the gold.
Yeah.
So 1,000 troops, that's two Jews a man on average.
Right. Yeah.
That's good night's
doable.
work.
Yeah. I mean,
cut them open, gut them, take their gold.
Exactly. Or, and this is the sad part, you stab, you slice, you open up, there's no gold. You're like, oh, and then you go to the next one. And so you went through all that for nothing. You say you're sorry. But
it was a strike rate. You had a 50% hit rate of finding gold.
But the Jews are still dead. Anyway.
So he says anyone who is found guilty of this in the future would be put to death. But what the Syrians did, according to Josephus, was just move further into the darkness along the siege walls and would capture them as soon as they jumped off before anyone saw them and would continue doing it. And apparently Titus didn't find out. Josephus knows about it, and he's Titus's advisor, but Titus didn't know, according to this.
Yeah, according to Josephus.
Didn't know.
Right. Well, maybe he found out later. Who knows? But basically, they moved operations. It's pretty standard in business. We just move further away from the wall, killing them in the darky dark as opposed to just the dark. But word of this gets out that the Jews are being slaughtered for the gold, and believe it or not, the desertions pretty much stop overnight because 1, it's going to be painful to swallow and shit this gold anyway. 2, there's a good chance you're going to die and get nothing from it. So again, it's a very weird episode in the siege, but eventually it does come to an end.
Even if you don't have any gold, you're like, no, I've got no gold.
I promise.
Yeah.
And you're still dead.
Romans aren't.
Yeah.
And in all seriousness, from Titus's perspective, you keep your troops motivated by payday. We've talked in the past about what a big deal he made of payday. If they're taking shit on the side before the siege, like looting after the siege is one thing. Looting before the siege is completed is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And he's not getting a cut of this.
That's true.
The reason you go and lay siege to cities is to get their shit.
Yeah.
Also to bring them under control. But to take their shit is the payday, and it's also the reparations. Look, we had to spend 3 months laying siege to this place. We need to get paid for that.
Right.
A bit like Vladimir Putin's negotiations over Ukraine at the moment is like, if I stop attacking, what do I get?
Yeah.
What's in it for me to,
Right. Yeah. So this is pre-booty. Pre-booty costs the general his slice. Yeah. So there will be no pre-booting going on
pre-booty.
Here.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what Heather told you when
she said no pre-booty.
You were married. No pre-booty.
Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
Yeah. You get post booty, not pre-booty.
Which doesn't make up for it. I don't know if you know that or not, but no amount of post booty makes up for the lack of pre-booty.
Well, she learned, and she relaxed that rule when D'Angelo came along. Obviously,
well, it's funny that you mentioned that because she learned what she was missing all those years. Turns out not much, so she wasn't regretting.
Yod fat.
No, she wasn't impressed with my lightsaber. But
seen
she's
a
married
penis
now.
this small, you have not, huh? In 900 years, a penis this small you have not seen.
But it was a Catholic wedding. Her ass was locked in. There's nothing she can do about it. So who got the last laugh?
Yeah. Well, that's that's why you call her your backhoe,
That's,
because pre booty was the backhoe, right? You had to get
this is
married to get the front hoe.
this is complicated. My
I
sex
said to
life is
Ray, I said to Ray before the show when he was talking about cutting the ice, I said, "Don't you have a backhoe to do that?" He goes, "Hey, her name is Heather." I said, "I thought she was your front hoe."
treat her with respect. Yeah, she's all my hoes. Because that's love. That's love.
That's
God,
love.
I hope she never hears this.
13 years she's never heard it, so I think you're safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Anyway.
anything's happening now. Yeah. After you die, she'll go back and listen to them all and be horrified
Right.
and piss on your grave.
Son of a bitch. Yes, exactly.
Well, I think that's where we'll have to end this episode. So the surrenders stop happening because what's the point if you're just getting cut open by the Syrians or the Romans, depending on who you believe.
Yeah.
We'll be back next time with more fun and games, eating of children, falling on your best friends, a lot of slippage, a lot of
Throat
slippage,
slits.
a lot of throat slittings. Yeah, next time.